All right, you guys, so we have a clearance event that begins tomorrow. This event will go through the 8th. We have 50% off, additional 50% off select categories. So whatever the markdown is currently, you're going to take an additional 50% off of these. So this is just an example of some, where you may find some of the clearance items. They may still be on the shelves, but definitely make sure that you're looking in your clearance aisle. Also, as seen on TV, is currently at 25%, but beginning tomorrow, you're going to take an additional 50% off. So the prices that are shown on the slides already have that price factored in. So this is the price that you'll be seeing tomorrow. Also, at an additional 50% off, we have purple clovers. But remember, there are 3 different tiers. We have the spa categories, which are like these. So you're going to be looking for the purple clover. We have the sweet treats, the dollar items that are also purple clover. So you're going to be looking for those. They're going to be an additional 50% off. We also have the gaming purple clover. So those are the categories within that, and they're going to be an additional 50% off. All right, we also have the gray star, gray diamond. Also, Chrissy's Connection mentioned that there are some gray dots, so definitely scan those. They're already at a 90%, but we're going to get an additional 50% off. All right, so moving into another category, which is buy one, get one free. You're looking at your lawn and garden items, so definitely scan those. Also into the buy one get one free will be our green dot home items. So these are just some examples of those that my store had. So you are going to buy one and you're going to get one free. To make sure that you're getting the right items, always just utilize your scanner in the app. Usually the little icon will pop up, like for example this, a buy one get one free icon will pop up to let you know that that's the correct products for the buy one get one free. Also, we have the green clover, and these are some examples of those. They have like the little pink background, but if you look scan in a little closer, you can see that green clover. So if you see anything like that, definitely flip it around or just scan the barcode. But those are going to be also buy one get one free. And the garden items also. I think some of the other green clovers, they have like a garden theme. The other theme that's green clover are the travel. And so these are the ones that have the little suitcases, the travel items. Those are going to be, you're going to be able to pick those up for buy one, get one free. We also have, following buy one, get one free, are our summer and swim items. And they're going to have the pink squares on them. So as you can see, my store had a table set up, but they're going to be buy one, get one free. Also journals. So all you need to do is just scan, go into that section of your store and just scan, and you'll be able to identify which ones are buy one, get one free. Okay, so we also have the next category, which is going to be buy one, get one 50% off. And that's going to be the yellow dot accessories. We also have yellow star toys. We have a thunderstorm, so I didn't get a chance to get out and get any visuals, but you're just simply looking for the yellow stars. And the last part of this video is just to show you some different examples of some items that you'll either find in your clearance aisle, you'll either find them still on the shelf, or either your store may already have certain products grouped on tables when you walk in. So if you do have the product in your hand tomorrow or throughout the week, just simply scan that item so that you'll be able to see if any coupons are new for that item, or if some of the items that you have, maybe the coupon, may have expired. So it's just always best to give that product a scan. And that way, you'll make sure if there is a coupon that you get the cheapest price possible. So just always, keep that in mind. So the good thing about the clearance event is that, we get to get food, but at a reduced price. But also, one thing that we need to be making sure that we're doing is checking those expiration dates, because even though, it's a clearance event, it's just so much that the staff has to do. They may just have just enough time to just pull that product and group it up on the tables, but they may not have time to actually go and look through the expiration dates of everything. So I hate for somebody, for example, this right here, to get 10 of these, even though they're 55 cents, they may have a short expiration date or something like that. So just, be mindful of your expiration dates when it comes to not only food products, but also your medication as well. So we have some drinks that, thanks to Chrissy's connection, she did mention that these may go half off at select stores. So if you do spot these tomorrow, I think I do have a store in mind that may have them. So that's definitely going to be the first thing that I head to in the morning, are those little juice pouches. But I just wanted to include some of the food items that were in the last clearance event, because you do have, a better chance of still finding those items. I think I did see these cereals in some of my stores. So some of these items, I think that you'll probably have a good chance of still, being able to find. The same thing with the household. Now, if you did clip this $5 air wick, you're going to be able to get select 5 count for just 40 cents. So I don't think that digital is available to clip anymore. But if you do spot any of the 5 count of the air wicks, you will be able to get those if you have this digital for 40 cents. So if you have multiple accounts, this is definitely going to be a fun day tomorrow to be able to, stock back up with your air care. So the same thing with the laundry items. I did want to make sure that I included some of the laundry items that we got at the last clearance event. Now, I did keep the same slides. So some of these digitals, which is why I did circle the highest price, because I don't know for sure if there is $1.55 digital for this time. So if you do have that digital, if it is one out there, then you're definitely going to get it lower than the price that is circled. But these are just some more items that are household that are probably still on the shelves. Now, I don't remember the price of these Huggies, but I did get them for a friend at the last event. I think the boxes were probably like 6. The packs were maybe less than $4. And these are just some other miscellaneous items that I did find in some of the clearance aisles that I did have a chance to go to this week. So I'm going to set the rest of this video to music, but I did just want to mention something that may happen tomorrow is some of the items that you're going to try to check out with, they may not scan correctly. For example, you may pick something out of the clearance aisle, which clearly has a sticker on it, but it may not ring at the 50% off price at the register. There are a lot of new products that are phasing into this clearance event. So it just may be beginning its clearance cycle, and it may wait until the next clearance event to finally, scan correctly. Now, that's what happened with the laundry items last time. I think it took maybe like a day or so, but then they started scanning correctly on their own. So if you do face something like that tomorrow, it will either be up to the manager if they're going to override. So, just kind of be on the lookout for that, or just, be aware. Definitely make sure that you're checking that register as they scan your items to make sure that is, correct. And also don't be afraid if, you double check your receipt and something did not reflect correctly. You can go back and either return that item, but don't feel intimidated like you have to keep the item. If it didn't ring correctly, you can go back and return it. So I just wanted to mention a few things that could happen tomorrow. Also, as far as the 70% off stores, maybe one of my stores was. The ones that's usually 70%, it was at 50% last time. So you can put a UPC code in and change out the store location. So if you see a price that's lower, then you know that store right there is going to be your 70% off store. So good luck tomorrow. I do plan to be in tomorrow. It's not really a lot that I want unless, I walk in and they have like an awesome table with some detergent that they found, or just different things like that. I'm actually getting prepared for school to start, so that's really like what's on my mind right now. But I'll definitely be in tomorrow to look for some surprises, hopefully, that my stores will have out. So as I always tell you guys, if you need some other reference from older videos, if you want to take a look at some of the products that are a little bit older in some past clearance events, you can just go on my Facebook page, well, actually on my YouTube page, and just type in clearance events, and it'll pull up all of the older videos if you want to just take a peek at some of those. So good luck, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, Chrissy's Connection said check some of those gray dot socks. I'm not sure if I'm going to head in tonight to look to see, but not all of them, but some of those may be following those markdowns as well. So I will talk to you guys later, and have a great weekend.